Yo, yo. Okay, so today is the day that I am dropping this seriously exciting. I can't even describe to you how excited I am. I haven't been able to really sleep properly. My mind is racing a million miles a minute because I'm so inspired. I'm so excited. It feels so right. And it's going to be big. It's going to be big for so many reasons. Okay, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. Okay, so I have started a fundraising campaign for KMH called The Stigma Effect, and it's going to be running the whole month of May, which is Mental Health Awareness Month. Mental Health Awareness Month started in the 40s, actually, and it's all to raise awareness around the stigmas surrounding mental health and how we can help to break that through communication, through dialogue, and having conversations about mental health. So, my business and my practice is dedicated to helping people to understand the gut brain connection and the dysfunction that happens after trauma. And that's because of my own struggles. And we really do learn from our own struggles. I have tirelessly researched and spent insane amounts of money, not insane, very, very good, well deserved money, on understanding the etiology of my symptoms. Why I was struggling and why I felt so incredibly uncomfortable in my body and in relationships and at work and with food and sleeping and everything. KMH just has the best slogan, which is mental health is health. And it's always bothered me that there is this incredible judgment and stigmatization attached to different diagnoses when other diseases that might appear in the body or illnesses, they receive compassion and empathy, and people reach out and want to help. I don't think that that's fair to the people who struggle, and I think a lot more struggle than we could even begin to know, especially what's happening right now with COVID, the isolation, the separation, the not knowing what's going to happen. It's incredibly impactful on our mental health. So, what I have decided to do is for the month of May, I am going to be interviewing different amazing leaders in the health and wellness industry. So, I can't even believe I have these interviews. I'm just so incredibly excited. I'm going to be interviewing Dr. Maria Matheson in Ottawa. She is at the forefront of research and very well respected for what she does in practice to help people to understand the role that chronic latent infections in the body play in mental illness diagnoses. So she has a very unique and cutting edge way of helping people to not only manage but reverse these diseases. And I'm actively working with her right now. It's incredible. So I can't wait to interview her. That's going to be May 6th. I'm also interviewing Joelle Anderson, who is a psychologist. She specializes in disordered eating. She was also my mindfulness coach, and I love the way she speaks. She has this beautiful way of helping people who are going through hard times to find self-compassion and to find the silver lining without being patronizing. There's nothing patronizing about her. She's very wonderful. So I am so excited to be sharing that interview. I am going to be interviewing Rachel Melenda, who is just so fucking dope, man. She is also specializing in, mental health, but in a different way. So she speaks to the struggles that women come across with body image. And she's very much about body positivity and just helping people to find their groove when it comes to food and self-love and their bodies and everything. So we're going to be unpacking the role that stigmas have played in women being stuck in this holding pattern of, body dysmorphia. So I'm very excited for that one. I'm going to be interviewing a psychologist from KMH. That is going to be great. So just hearing, a psychiatrist. So hearing a doctor's opinion on why they think that stigma has been attached to mental health issues for so long. All of these interviews are with the goal of empowering people who might feel shame or might not know that they're struggling. I think one of the big issues is that people don't know, or they think my symptoms aren't bad enough. I don't need help. I don't need medication. I don't need treatment. I don't need therapy. And that's everybody's right to decide yay or nay. But if it's a lack of understanding or one symptom that shows up a lot with complex PTSD is I'm just not that bad. There's other people who had it way worse. And that is where people slip through the cracks. You know, that is also a stigma. You know, pain is pain. Struggle is struggle. Rumination, obsessive compulsive disorder, body dysmorphia, anxiety, depression, these are now researched to be shown as very real and scientific symptoms of complex trauma or mental illnesses. Some people don't like that word. Find another one. You know, I'm just trying to get a message across. So, you know, I am not trying to change people's minds who don't want to hear about mental illness or the stigmatization. I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I'm very clear in that. Along my journey of sharing, I have come across people who do not understand what I'm doing and who do not support it. They think it's crazy. And I'm not trying to target those people. Who I am targeting is those who suffer in silence, those who need resources, those who need to feel strength in numbers, those who need to know they're not alone and they can learn what are the steps that I can take in order to have a better quality of life, both physically and mentally. So as a symbol of my solidarity with those who suffer in silence, I have decided to shave this beautiful mane of virgin hair, might I add. This is non-dyed hair. I'm going to be shaving my head at the end of May, and I haven't decided yet if I'm going to be donating it. Word on the street is there's not a lot of foundations or charities who are accepting real hair anymore for wigs. So either way, I'm doing it. I'm excited. I am here to make a statement. These interviews, I'll be marketing and sending out links so that you can join and view. I am also looking to do a lot of media during this time as well and really get the word out. So the hashtag is going to be the stigma effect. That's the name of this this campaign. I'm going to be running it annually every May for the whole month of May, delivering tons of great insight and information and interviews, strategies, and info on how to get help. And my goal for the month of May is to raise $10,000 or more. So I'm going to be sending out the donation link, which will also give you a tax receipt through CAMH. And you can, oh man, even $5, even $2. I know money is fucking tough right now. It's tight. I understand that. And please don't donate out of guilt or should be. Connect with it and just really feel, do you feel like $2 or $5 or $100 or $1,000? I don't know what your financial situation is, but does it feel right to you? Do you feel like this is going in the hands of a hospital that is researching at the forefront of breaking stigmas, of helping people? I mean, they were there for me when I was suicidal last year. They gave me free therapy. They gave me an outpatient program where I learned about my mental illness, and I was able to forgive myself for decades of feeling shame and self-judgment for the way that I struggled. So it really does help people, and I firsthand know how much. So it would mean so much to me if you guys would DM me with any questions, if you would share this video with anybody on your channels that you think might appreciate it or be helpful in this way. And I look forward to sending and getting out some really great information and interviews and exciting, cutting-edge, state-of-the-art, really relevant stuff so that we can start to heal ourselves and be there for our coworkers, our family members, our loved ones who struggle. I love you guys. This is probably one of the most exciting times of my life. Thank you so much for watching this video and being a part of it, and I'll see you guys soon.